Hi, everyone. I'm excited, a little bit late because of the 4th of July, and last week was just super crazy busy. Hopefully everyone had a fun week and spent it with friends and family or whomever you wanted to spend it with. We're going to talk about the July promotions, and as of right now, we'll double check. Maybe somebody can double check and make sure that they're still all available. But the one that I'm most concerned about is that Ready for Anything kit. If it's not still available, I mean, I think it is actually. We'll see. Morgan, can you check that? I just want to make sure it is. If not, we're still going over it just because if anybody got the kit, I want people to know how to use all of the items in the kit. One of the cool things is I feel like it doesn't require a lot of explanation because everything in there is in like a usable form. It's not like in a just an oil bottle where you need to then dilute it or add it to something else. I love that the way they did that kit. So just give a tickle. One sec. As of right now,
Yeah, it is available. Oh, did you just look it up too?
yeah, same thing. Okay, perfect. So let me go ahead and just share my screen. We'll jump right into the slides just because there's so much here to share. If I can get.
Do you know if they'll share if the zipper pouch, because they said that they might, like the kit will be available, but the zipper pouch might not be available. Do you know if they'll share once the zipper pouch is gone, or do you think it depends on which warehouse your order is coming from?
I think that they will share. They like to give us a heads up as things start to sell out if they're able to. This is taking a little bit of time, so I think they will share. The times that they're not able to share with us are the times that things sell out so rapidly that they just didn't even have a heads up before it was gone. So as of right now, I'll double check our communication, but as of right now, I have not seen any information on the zipper pouch being sold out, but they did warn us when they released it. The email that I got, hopefully you all get that. If you're not getting those emails, just we should figure out why. Maybe call doTERRA and make sure that you haven't like unsubscribed or something. But you should be receiving an email as a customer the first of the month telling you all of the deals for this month. And then on the 15th of the month, they send another one. And it's no, sorry, it might be the 16th of the month. It's like right after the product of the month is no longer available. So like that initial email will share any promotions, including what the product of the month is. And then I think it's the 16th that next email comes. And that lets us know what's still remaining for the month, if that makes any sense. It won't include the product of the month because that's only good through the 15th. It's just kind of like a refresher on here's what's available. Okay, let me tell you if I can see anything. The kits will still be available. The waterproof bag for the doTERRA Ready kit, or the quote Ready for Anything kit, they said are available while supplies last. It says, please note that we have limited amount of inventory for the waterproof bags. Once we sell through that inventory, the kit will be available to purchase without the bag. It says you will see this change online with a new SKU and updated imagery. So once it's sold out, it won't picture it on the website with the bag. I'm a sucker for a zipper pouch, so you better believe I totally got mine. And I may have gotten two. Especially when you have kids and you want to share. All right, so July promotions 2023, here we go. Summer specials. I am excited about this month. Free bug repellent. So you get free Terrashield. Love this. It's perfect for using directly on the skin, just like it is. It does have coconut oil in it. That's why it's safe, just to put it on your skin neat. It's already diluted. You can also refill your spray bottle with this. The spray bottle is the exact same formulation with the coconut oil. Just know that before you spray it on stuff. Like if you don't want coconut oil on your clothing, know that this is intended for using directly on your skin. And I spray it on my skin or put it in my hand and rub it directly on my skin and leave it like that. I don't spray it on my clothing. There are other recipes. If anybody's interested, I can share those. If you want to make something to then spritz on, you know, a blanket or on whatever else you might be using. I've done that with a sleeping bag when I go camping, or I don't know, I'm trying to think what else I've done. But anytime you want to spray, just spray it around you. There are other recipes where it's just in like witch hazel and water. and you use the essential oils as opposed to using a carrier oil like a lipid, right? Like a coconut oil or olive oil or anything. Or for people who can't use coconut oil. There are a few people I've run into who can't use coconut oil. The 10%, so that's the free product of the month. So do your 125 PV order by the 15th. Today's the 10th. You've got 5 more days. Even if your order is set for the 28th of the month or whatever day, you can go on today and you can click process now instead of save for later. So, you can do that, especially if you're doing something within limited time offer, you have to process that day. I had this question last month. We went through it, but we had that question with BOGOs. Yes, because it's a regular product and it lets you add it to your cart or your LRP cart and save it. But the problem is you won't get the BOGO item because when it processes, that BOGO is no longer available. So just be aware of some of these things. The 10% off product is turmeric, metabolism, liver health, skin health, such a great product. We have that in a couple of different forms right now. The Ready Kit, you can see pictured there. We'll go into more detail. They restocked the Rose Duet, so go get that if you missed out or if you need more. I love this product. Anyway, I don't know if this is in my slides, so I'll talk about it now, but I use that spray, the mist, on sunburn. I've used it on cooling my face, especially on hot days. And then the Rosa Moringa oil, I love that for my skin right now. My skin is loving that. It soaks right in. It's really silky and soaks right into your skin. I don't know how else to explain. I'm trying to think. Somebody used a really good description, but it's not like anything else I've used, and I love it. I wish they would make it available all the time. I don't know that they will, so I've been stocking up as I can afford. And then they have the enrollment promotion. So anybody who gets their wholesale account in July, places 100 PV LRP in August, receives 100 free points in September. That's basically buy 200, get 100 free. So such a great deal. Okay, jumping in. Benefits of Terrashield. It is proven to naturally repel mosquitoes and ticks, delivers an invigorating aroma, provides skin soothing benefits, and provides outdoor protection for the whole family. If somebody near you is using this, what I've always heard is you better use it too, because it literally repels those mosquitoes. So they'll go finding it wherever they can. So put the Terrashield on. Benefits of using turmeric internally. So there was a recipe, I don't want to say recipe, I guess a recipe going around about using it in a tea in the evening, I remember. Also, I've seen slides using this one internally in a veggie cap for metabolic support. So lots of benefits for turmeric. Most of us know that there are lots. The oil itself has tumerones, not the curcuminoids, so different benefits. And the essential oil does not require black pepper in order to be bioavailable. So it may promote healthy immune function and response, help support healthy glucose and lipid metabolism, may support healthy nervous and cellular function, and increases curcumin potency and absorption. So if you are using the botanical or herbal form of turmeric, using the oil with it may also increase your absorption of the curcuminoids. So yay for that. So if you use, I've used like curcumin in making chicken and everything, right? And then if you add the oil to that, there you go, just add it to the dish you're making. But it's fantastic. I think this is one that pops up in that quote skinny jeans recipe to help with metabolism. By the way, metabolism is not just weight loss, it is metabolizing everything you eat. It supports all of your cells because what your cells are made of are what you eat. So make sure you're breaking it down and you're metabolizing everything. Okay, the Ready Kit. Excited about this. So many items in here, just kind of a snapshot there. It is $96 wholesale. So 70 PV. There you go. Limit 4 per account. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, benefits of CorrectX. If you have not tried this CorrectX yet, we've advertised it or talked about it before as a natural option for Neosporin, like alternative. I use this so much. I wish it came in a larger tube, but I just stock up on the small tubes. Soothes the conditions and purifies the skin, provides optimal hydration, helping improve skin texture, offers calming effects, and promotes healthy looking skin. It's a multi-purpose, all-natural ointment. This is fantastic. It has frankincense and helichrysum and cedarwood in it. Am I missing any? It might have lavender. But it's such a fantastic way to get a hold of some of those like more expensive oils like helichrysum. In fact, did you know helichrysum was sold out for a few weeks last month? Made me nervous since we deal with bleeding disorder in my family, but it's back. So yeah. But this is a way to get a hold of helichrysum. That's one of the ways that it works is it helps stop bleeding. So when you use this ointment on scratches or cuts or whatever, Correct-X is fantastic. If you have a wheat sensitivity, just know that because the base of this is not petrolatum, it is not Vaseline, it's natural, they had to use a wheat base. So be careful there. If you do have a wheat sensitivity, you may have no issues, but I just want to note that just in case you might, just watch for that. But otherwise, I know so many people have used this for so many different things, and it's fantastic. In fact, I found a post online for use for Correct-X from somebody who was not a member, didn't sell it. And she had shared in, I guess, a pregnancy forum that she bought this product from doTERRA, this company, for hemorrhoids. So if you need that information, Correct-X. She said it was fantastic. It's the only thing that worked for her. So who knew?
Hey, can I say something about this too?
Yeah, go for it.
My husband's a ski patroller in the winter. He skied 86 days last winter. So, I mean, he's a real skier. And around here, as you know, that we dry out in the winter, and particularly in patrolling, he has his gloves on and off, and his hands get cold and then warm and cold and warm. And the ends of his fingers crack. And the Correct-X is the only thing he has ever tried that actually works in healing these cracks. And he keeps it in his backpack. He has it with him all the time. And so that he is a huge fan of this product, specifically for that reason, the ends of his fingers drying out. So anyway.
Amazing. Thank you. That's a real problem for those of us in Utah. For real. On my finger, I don't ski and mine still crack. It's so dry here during the winter, and it's really difficult to find anything that will really moisturize and help it heal. So Trisha, thank you. I didn't even think about using Correct-X for that. I'm going to. I forgot. Okay. Frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, lavender, and tea tree. Those are the oils in it. But also, one of the very first ingredients is sandalwood extract. So maybe it's not the oil, but an extract of sandalwood, another extract, not the aromatic. Also has sunflower seed wax, barley extract. That might be where people might be sensitive to wheat, barley and wheat. I think I think that's the only thing I can see here really quickly. It also has ginger root extract, cottonseed oil, linseed oil. I mean, there are some really great things, soybeans, sterols. So just know that when we're using things that are not Vaseline or petrolatum based, we have to use something, and there are going to be people who may be sensitive, but for those of us who are not, yay for this. Yeah, I don't see wheat specifically. I see that barley, but that might be why. I've read that people maybe, this is why I will say this. This is why having more people around you using doTERRA products is so beneficial, because you learn that tip, Trisha, like what you just shared. You learn these tips that you're like, I would not have thought of using Correct-X for finger, cracking skin. And now I'm going to, just because you shared that. Also learning that some people are like, oh, it doesn't work for me because I'm sensitive to this or that. It's so helpful and so beneficial to hear other people's experiences so that we get more out of all of our products that we're purchasing. So thank you.
I so agree with that. And I thank you so much for this call, because it is a place that we can share. And I just think it's really important. I'll add too that I ski in the winter, but I also swim in the summer, and I'm a barefoot girl a lot. And so the back of my heels crack. And so using So the correct exit, especially if you get any kind of infection, but I open water swim and I'm up at the reservoir where there's, oh, sometimes there's sharp little things. And, my feet kind of get hammered when I'm getting in and out of the water.
Mhm.
Another thing is the body butter for my feet. Along with the correct X, Melaleuca I'll put with the body butter and I'll put that on my feet, my whole foot at night. The correct X I'll just put on my heels. But anyway, since you were talking about cracks.
No, that's amazing. That's a great tip because now, yeah, we're in summertime. So also sharing for that. I am a flip-flop girl year round. My heels crack because it's so dry. So that's super helpful. I've also heard, while we're on the topic, that the hydrating cream that is in the skincare kit also people will use for cracking skin, whether it's hands or feet. So you've got a few options. Find the one that works for you. The body butter is amazing. I love the body butter. So good. But yeah, great tips. Thank you, Trisha. In the ready kit, you also get a little box with 10 of the on the go deep blue rub packets. We've called these samples before, but they really are great for on the go and traveling. And I know I've done trade shows before where people are like, I love the tube. That's great. But also, and this was before the stick, but they're like, also when I travel and I fly a lot, I've had the tube leak, right? When you go for pressurized, not pressurized in the airplane or whatever, if you put it in your luggage that you check, it's not pressurized in that area. So they had trouble with it kind of not exploding, but you know what I mean? It's just like getting all over everything. So this person wanted to buy from me just these little packets to take on the go. And so don't forget about these being more than just samples, but also such a great travel option. It brings a cooling and soothing sensation to targeted areas. Rich topical cream using natural, powerful plant extracts leaves your skin feeling soft and not greasy, and convenient for use while traveling or on the go. These deep blue little packets are amazing. So handy to have anywhere. For benefits of lavender touch, if you don't know me, I love all the touch oils. When I first started and still to this day, 12 years later, 11 years later, I am a huge fan of pre-diluted rollers, ready to go, touch line. I don't have to make them. We used to help people get started with their oils. And then here's where you go to buy the roller bottles and make sure you add coconut oil to your order. This is so handy. They're available. It's a great way to fill your LRP, but look at it's coming in this ready kit because it's ready to go. I've been using lavender on some bug bites when I didn't use Terrashield. I have my elbow, the bugs attacked my elbow last week. And so I've been using the lavender touch just to roll on. It's handy to take with me, soothes occasional skin irritations, provides a calming, relaxing effect. So all the benefits of lavender as well, just for calming skin that's been exposed to extreme elements. So there again, if you've got, even why can't I think? So like I think winter rash, right, from the cold, but also if you get heat rash, lavender touch, great option. And it can help reduce the appearance of skin imperfections. So lavender touch, love the touch. Not gonna lie, love it, love it, love it, and love that it's in there. On Guard mist. This is the sanitizing mist. So
Can I say something about lavender touch real quick as well?
oh yeah, go ahead.
Lavender touch is great to have when you have babies, especially when you're introducing foods too, because I use lavender touch a lot with Melia, who has food allergies. So some of hers that were not so severe when she would get hives, that was the oil that we went to that completely like took them away super, super quick, like faster than Benadryl would work for her. We used lavender touch. Now that was obviously for the ones that were not as severe as some of her severe ones, but great to have on hand with little kids.
Especially if you don't know that they have allergies yet. And that's one that you had on hand.
Yeah.
So as you found out she had allergies, as you would introduce new things, yeah, this has been Lavender's one that we use. I mean, Lavender's one that she used even on the way to the hospital when she did have an anaphylactic shock, on the way to the hospital to calm the reaction, which, I mean, if you guys don't know what anaphylactic shock is, we're talking like throat closing type reaction for allergies. Anyway, lavender is fantastic. So great. So yeah, thank you, Morgan. That's absolutely right. Hives. And sometimes you get hives and you don't know what it was from. You just don't know, but at least you've got the lavender there to help. The sanitizing mist, 99.9% effective against the most common germs. So this is alcohol based, but this is not isopropyl alcohol. This is not rubbing alcohol. This is like, gosh, what is it? I just lost it. Methyl. Is that right? This would be the equivalent of an ingestible alcohol. Don't ingest this, but that's how safe it is. I did a lot of research during COVID. Everybody was making their sanitizers with isopropyl alcohol, but that's denatured alcohol. There's a toxin added to it, so it can be sold over the counter. And that much use on your skin's absorbing what you're using, and people are having negative effects and probably still. So I love that doTERRA used a safer form of alcohol. In fact, there are people who didn't realize that this wasn't a mouth spray and were using it in the mouth. I've heard several people, seen posts, or not posts, sorry, comments online from several people who are like, oh wait, I sprayed that in my mouth. Was I not supposed to? It's like, well, maybe not. Maybe let's not be spraying it in our mouth, but it didn't make them sick. It didn't hurt them. So that's exciting news. So it's also infused with a moisturizing apple extract. I have a real issue. We just talked about cracking skin. Utah is so dry. We are a desert here. Anywhere we have grass growing, you have sprinklers. It's just a desert. So having alcohol in a sanitizer is tough because it cracks and bleeds, like your skin cracks and bleeds. This has that moisturizing apple extract to help counteract that, which is huge. When you have cracking and bleeding, you are more at risk for infection, for things getting in there. Your skin is a barrier and you want to keep it clean. So I love that they added that extract. It cleans the hands when soap and water are unavailable. That's how I use this. If soap and water are available, let's wash the stuff off our hands. When those are not available, then you've got the sanitizing mist to kill those. It carries easily while traveling or on the go. It's a fantastic product. You can even use it on surfaces. I use it to spray doorknobs and toilet handles, especially if people have been sick. It's a fantastic product. And it's in the ready kit. That's why we're talking about this. Peppermint beadlets. Okay, guys, I'm not going to go on all day about this one, but I could. It freshens the breath and promotes dental hygiene. This product alone is phenomenal for your mouth. Peppermint is more effective than chlorhexidine at preventing dental plaque formation in your teeth. This is a fabulous product. It's a quarter drop of peppermint in here, just a fourth of a drop. And it's in that tiny little ball that you just pop in the mouth. It is fantastic. There's a touch of xylitol in it, which is super helpful in the mouth. It helps break down biofilms so that the peppermint, which is also antibacterial and antiviral, I believe, can get to some of those pathogens in the mouth to help prevent dental cavities, help prevent a lot of things. Sometimes you can use the right oils, but not if you're not using xylitol, you might not be breaking down the biofilms that are forming that protective barrier to, I mean, the pathogens want to live, right? They want to survive. You guys, this is great. Please use this product. The beadlets actually came out as just like a fun promotional thing. And when they went away, we were like, wait, where are those? We need those back. And doTERRA's like, oh, those were just a promotional thing. But there was enough interest, obviously, that they brought them back and they're a permanent product. Love the convenience of this. Great for people who are dealing with seasonal allergies, especially my boys who don't want peppermint all over their fingers. They want a convenient way to pop it in the mouth and not have peppermint on their hands. It's great for alleviating occasional stomach discomfort. Great for, may temporarily help coughing and promote a feeling of clear airways. Absolutely. Convenient for use while traveling or on the go. You get 120 little beadlets in this tiny little container. That's a lot. Oh, this is fantastic. You guys, this is great. For people who don't like to chew gum, but want fresh breath or want to help their mouth and their oral health. You guys, the mouth is connected to the rest of the body, and you can tell from the mouth and what's going on in the mouth. A lot of times what's going on in the rest of the body. I mean, bleeding gums alone is a key early warning sign of like 28 different types of cancer, including things like colorectal cancer. So everything going on in the body is manifest in the mouth. This is huge. Okay, somebody just posted. Wait, I can't get up there. Hold on, I gotta escape out of here. It doesn't let me get up here to the chat.
And while you're doing that, I think you've shown me a study, but do you know where a study is on that it's more effective than chlorhexidine?
I can probably find it. It's not published by doTERRA. doTERRA stays very
Yeah.
carefully on the other side of that. But
What
I
is that?
think it's from PubMed. I'll find it. But yeah,
I'll look too. I'll look here.
I have it somewhere. You guys, I deal with a lot of dentists and dental hygienists, so this is an important thing to me. But there is a quote talking about if the windows are the eyes to the soul, then the mouth is the gateway to the body. It is huge. Okay, the chat. Oh, Morgan said amazing for morning sickness. She has lots of friends that text her while they're pregnant to get this product. Absolutely. It is. It's a great product. I'm so glad they kept it. My sister had a friend who used it to help quit smoking. Anyway, yeah, peppermint in a beadlet, amazing. You can tell I love this. My one of my leaders, one of my business partners, is a dental hygienist by trade, but she owns a consulting firm. She goes into dental practices and helps them become profitable, and she orders 20 of these at a time. She uses these like crazy, especially when she's speaking. She can't have gum in her mouth, but she will use the beadlets because she can just pop those. She has fresh breath and she knows what it's doing for her oral health. It's amazing. 4 benefits of rose duet. Oh yay, this is in here. Provides skin hydration and nourishment, calms the skin, reduces the appearance of blemishes. This is very light. This is not one of those things where you feel like, oh, the oils in it are too strong. Not at all. You guys, we have to sometimes remember that the oils are very, very concentrated. And I love how lightly these are put into these 2 products. Reduces the appearance of blemishes, provides a relaxing, uplifting, rosy floral aroma. We know when the skin is aggravated and angry, you don't want to put something too strong on it. And I love how light and refreshing this is. It's just so soothing. Get this while you can. This is an LTO item, limited time offer. Once it's gone, it's probably gone. So if you want it, get it. I don't want people to miss out. 4 benefits of the doTERRA Sun Stick. Anybody who's heard me talk about the sun line, the sun care line knows I love a stick. I have a friend who used to have to borrow my stick because back before I used doTERRA, back when I used the yucky stuff, I didn't know any better. When I would sunscreen my children, I always had a stick because my friends who used lotion or sprays on their children's faces inevitably got it in their eyes. And that seems super dangerous to me. So they'd always borrow my sticks, always a stick. Plus the stick, the waxiness of it, I feel like helps it stay on longer. And this is a big fat stick. So it's almost like a big fat deodorant type stick where you can use this all over the body, on the face, wherever you need it. I love the stick. So it's an SPF 40, broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection. Did you guys know that SPF stands for sun protection factor? I learned that with the doTERRA sun care line. Nourishes and moisturizes with minimal visible residue. It is made with non-nano zinc oxide, which is the white stuff, right? I always think of lifeguards with their noses all white, but not everybody likes to have the white stuff all over their skin. So just a heads up, this doesn't make you all white. It might have a little bit of white tint to it, but minimal visible residue. It's made with non-nano zinc oxide, shea butter, jojoba, cocoa butter, and vitamin E. So good. Provides water resistant sun protection for up to 80 minutes. That's what I'm saying. When you use a waxy based item, it kind of tends to cling to the skin and repel the water. So I love the sun stick. I love that they put it in this little ready kit. It's amazing. 4 benefits of Terrashield spray. The Terrashield oil in the bottle that we're getting free as the product of the month is the same formulation as the spray. So it's proven to naturally repel mosquitoes and ticks, comes in a convenient spray. It's just convenient. Provides skin soothing benefits and provides outdoor protection. Oh, there's a little typo there, for the whole family. Once this is gone, refill it with the bottle that you get as product of the month. So it's just convenient to have it in a spray. I love it. And the spray, I believe, is 30 ml, so it's double the size of the bottle. Just some fun diffuser blends based on some of the oils we're getting this month. You've got some there with the turmeric. We talked about using it internally, but you can also diffuse it, obviously. You can diffuse Terrashield. Just know that you cannot use the Terrashield where it is in a coconut oil base. You can't use it in certain diffusers. So keep that in mind. If yours is a water-based diffuser, you're fairly safe using it. If it's not water-based, if you're using like a bubble diffuser or the mist diffuser or even an aroma ace, don't use the coconut oil-based oils in there. Just a heads up. Tropical Vibes, lime, vanilla, and turmeric. I gotta try that. That sounds yummy. A lot with the turmeric there. Anyway, Liquid Sunshine, Summer Fun, some great diffuser blend or recipes there. Okay, that's it for me. Let me just click through and see what it said. I think I had one more. Yeah, that's just everything again. So you've got the product of the month, which is Terrashield. The 10% off is turmeric. The healthy promotion for those who are getting started with that, let me mention that as long as you send a link to someone, they do not have to pay the $35 also. So that's somewhat new as well. Not everybody's heard about that yet. But if I have a friend who just wants to buy Terrashield, I can generate a link with just Terrashield in the cart, send them that link, and they can enroll with that. They can get their wholesale account, pay nothing for their wholesale account, and just buy the Terrashield. And now they're set up with a wholesale account, order whenever they want. So that's exciting. But if they do 100 PV, so if I sent that to you and then you added more stuff to your cart and it was 100 PV, great. Then you're set to do the promotion. As long as you do 100 PV LRP in August, then you get a free 100 in September. Very exciting. I love free stuff. Rose Duet available right now. They did restock that, and there's that ready kit. Just know if you wait too long and these waterproof bags sell out, they will still have the ready kit. It just won't come in this waterproof little zipper pouch. And by the way, I love that the inside is white. Did you know that when they do the inside silver or white of things, it's easier to find stuff inside there? Love that. So there you go. Any questions or other comments? Stop, make sure. Nope, we're all good. If you think
That was great. So
thank
much.
you. All right, if you think of any other questions or comments that you want to ask or share, please just post those wherever you see this posted, and we will answer them, or we will benefit from your tips and tricks. So, all right, we'll see everyone next week.
Bye.
Bye.